Captain, we are starting boarding now. Please, make sure the cabin is conditioned.
Guys, the Leo's on board.
Hey everyone, welcome. Sorry, it's been one of those mad rushes, you know. It is Sunday evening for us. I literally got my dinner like 10 minutes ago, so I had to quickly make a plan so I don't upset the wife by not eating the stuff. So it's wonderful. I feel good, and now we can actually relax now. Sure. Okay, so let's see. Guran, welcome. Dave, I suppose you can hear me. You can't see me wave. I'm waving to you on that big screen of yours. But anyway, there we go on that side. Owen, good morning. Roy, hello. George and Vaughan, hello. There's Eugene. Zibo, if you are here already, send me a smoke signal, please. If you are not here, then obviously I won't receive anything, and then we'll wait for you. Okay, so I don't know what it is, but Zibo says he's got a surprise for us. I mean, I don't know if he's going to come and sing a song or show us something in the mod. I don't know. I'm joking now because I really don't know what the story is. But we're waiting for you, Zibo. Welcome to everybody. Wait, welcome to everybody here in Discord. Sorry, guys. Let me start my stream here as well. All right. Just remember to tone down the YouTube audio when you're sitting in this room with us. All right. The attorney, hello, can you help me about the CPDLC? I installed everything in the tutorial. When I reach the page in CPDLC to request login, you can't fill it. Okay, I'm going to show you this. Keep an eye on my screen. You need to fill in the reference airport on the POS init page. Okay, if you don't do that. And it's so funny. It's so funny. For years and years and years, we've been telling everybody it's not required. Don't worry, don't do it. And here we come a couple of days ago and we say, now you need to start doing it. You know, so it's just a bit of a mind shift that needs to happen, and then you'll be okay. All right, so just give me a chance. We'll get there. In the interim, guys, if you haven't updated the Hoppy Bridge, unfortunately, it is a third-party software. It's not part of the Zibo natively. So when you opted to start using it, you obviously signed up, you know, a certain portion of your time will have to go to keeping this thing updated. So while you're waiting and we're waiting for Zibo, please go grab the latest version and make sure it's in your aircraft, what am I saying? In your X-Plane, in your Python scripts folder, right? So make sure you put it in the right place. Hello, Attila. And George, I had a strange one tonight. I had the FNC show all fail messages when I updated
Captain,
Zibo.
we are
Only
freezing in the cabin.
cleared when I updated the Hoppy Bridge. Well, you must remember now, the moment you install the Hoppy Bridge, the code in the Zibo and that Hoppy Bridge have got dependencies on each other. So unless you keep that plugin updated, you are going to get funnies. It took a few minutes for us to figure it out, what the problem was. But, I mean, it went like a wildfire here on Discord, on the forum, and then I put it there on the Zibo Pilots group as well. You guys, unfortunately, you're going to have to keep it up to date, okay, because of the dependencies. The one, it's a glove in a hand. No one works with the other. And, yeah, it's just one of those things. I'll try to remember for next time. That is the answer. Right, so let's see, where is he? Let me send him a message, remind him. Right, I hope he's around somewhere there that we can get him. That's a good question. In Discord, we're going to quickly go and scroll down to the Hoppy Bridge support section. And then we're going to quickly click on the link and then open it up and see. Give me a second. 1.2 is the latest version. Alright, so it says 1.2. George, I don't think that switch does what you think it does. Okay. In time, we're going to learn more. I'm going to learn more. You're going to learn more. But I think the best way of disabling it is by not installing it, because then the Zibo code, when it scans for it and it can't find it, it goes into a different direction, then it won't bother you again. Now, there is a question mark based upon certain responses I've been receiving on the platforms, various platforms where I do the support, in that there might be a bit of a cross-link somewhere. So the guys that do not have the CPDLC installed, when you ask for support, make sure to tell me you don't have it installed, okay? Because we need to find out whether Zibo needs to update the code. If there's a leak or a cross line somewhere, we need to know it, okay? So, just be wary of that. Zibo, he says 5 minutes. He'll be here in 5 minutes. John, the stream is live on Discord, where there's about an 8-second to 10-second delay on YouTube, okay? So if you are in Discord, all you do is you just switch off the sound on YouTube, because then you can follow me live on my stream on Discord and hear my voice instantly. The other guys hear it 8 seconds later. Just don't have both sounds on. So that's the technical side of things. It's up to you. You decide, where you want to watch it or not. If I say something here and you want to quickly jump in and chat with me about it, it's going to be way easier being here in Discord with me. So there's a give and take, your choice.
Copy.
Okay. Right. Okay. Let me actually file my flight and all these things and get ready, because when Zibo comes, we don't want him to necessarily wait for us. And I think Gary should be online already, so we're going to quickly have a look-see. Yeah, but Attila, the explain general setting has got nothing to do with our Hoppy. That is absolutely totally disregarded by our software. We don't care for that. So whether it's on or off is irrelevant to us. We don't talk to it. It doesn't talk to us. So if that is what you were referring to earlier, yeah, we don't use it. It's not ours. I mean, I commissioned Antonio a couple of months ago already to start writing the bridge for us, and then we had to wait for Zibo to catch up. I mean, Zibo was very busy, and we knew we had to wait for him, and now it's happened. Christmas was a wonderful break for everybody, so just remember that.
Captain,
It
we are
actually
freezing in the
includes
cabin.
all the flaps and everything. Remember, you're talking now about level up. You will see the engine exhausts will change. The gaps between all the slats and slots and everything changes. The actual, you see, look at the shape of that beacon light. It actually becomes an LED dome shaped, something like that satellite dish. You see, you will see when you enable the performance thing. It changes a lot of the actual graphical stuff. George? Yeah, no, well, that's not ours. What you need to look for in the Zibo Pilots group or on our Discord is my manual that I wrote to help you install the Hobby Bridge that Antonio wrote for us, and then to follow it and get everything installed. Attila, you're the first guy that asks it. Okay. I know about it, but I wasn't thinking about it, if that makes sense. So I'm pretty sure a lot of guys will think about it and ask about it, but then they need to ask. So if they watch this video, they'll get the answer. Otherwise, they're just gonna ask. They have to ask, you know. So, but you are literally the first person that asked the question. All right, Zibo says he's here. Good evening, Zibo, and thank you for all your hard work, and Twkster for the flight model stuff. I've got some other good news. Zibo says Tim is working on an update again. So there's a couple of things we noticed in the test flights during the day that I believe Twkster is going to take care of. That's marvelous. Thank you, Twkster. And Zibo, yeah, we've been waiting and I've been talking to the guys. I need to quickly file my flight plan and check if Gary is online. Yes, Gary is already online. He's waiting for me. So I need to quickly do my plannings and stuff here so we can file the plan and get going. Right, so you guys just have to bear with me for a second or two so I can just quickly concentrate on doing this. How's it, Steve? Guys, if you have questions, write them down so you don't forget them. And through the evening, we'll try and answer as many questions as possible, okay? Yes, yeah. That was just a quick get up and go guide. But subsequently, I did make a PDF that gives the steps and a little bit more information, I suppose. So it is uploaded in Discord. There is a link for it. It is in fact in my Google Drive. So if you go into my Google Drive, you'll find it there with the Zibo install guide, same folder. And it's very definitely in the Zibo Pilots group as well. So it is floating around. Okay, so that thing is done. Now we need to file that flight plan. Where is this thing? And I need to get Iveo going as well. Right, let's quickly get our plan sorted. Oh goodness, come on, lie down, huh? Sorry. It happens when you have a daughter that comes in and starts talking to you. Alright, let's see. Skymatix. Alright, we want to go to EGGP, that one. It was removed. Then we put
Captain,
it back.
we are freezing in the cabin.
Alright, let's put it in. A bit was added. Right, that guy that was talking about the temperature, that is one of Antonio's other scripts about cabin temperature. If you guys ever wanted to know what it does, it basically just checks the temperature and then it will tell you if it's too hot or too cold, and then you have to take appropriate action to get the cabin temperature set. This is a nice toy. Hey, Andrew. Hello, Sasso.
Yeah, Nico, turn the heating on, would you?
Yeah, I'll do that now. How are you, Gary?
All good yourself, mate?
All good. It was a mad rush to get here, so I do apologize. I'm like 10 minutes late now.
I have a question from a friend of mine. Marco says, Nico, if I should update the Zibo even if I don't need CPDLC at this time?
Yes. All you do is you do not install the CPDLC stuff. The code is intelligent enough. If it doesn't find it in the system, it will skip it. Just pause it. Okay. So only install it when you need it, if you need it. But you have to update the Zibo as usual.
Yeah, absolutely. He's probably watching.
Okay. Right, I think that's it. Zibo, question to you. The surprise you were talking about, do I need to fly the route, or is it something we can show them on the apron here? Right, that should take care of that. Let me file it on Iveo quickly. Right, that's it. Okay, I see we have a ground power supply from the jetway, so I'm just going to use that one. I'm not going to mess around with our GPU on the EFB then. Okay, there was a question on Discord about the sounds of the GPU. So if you go outside now, when you are at the jetway and the Zibo recognizes the jetway, you'll get ground power and then it's silent. Otherwise you're going to hear the generator run. Okay, so just to answer that question as well. Alright, so what I'm going to do to get my cabin temperature working, this is not realistic, but it is what we've got. So I'm just going to start the ASU. I'm going to flip on the switches, make sure that the temperature starts rising, because currently you'll see there it's what, 10.5 degrees Celsius here, so it is a bit cold. Alright, and then we can just make sure everybody gets their share of the air and the heat. How's it, Gilbert? Hey, Alex. Yes, Mr. Attorney Friend. Yeah, it's just something you're going to have to decide which version of the CPDLC you want to use and then learn it. You know, for the guys that fly for the real airlines, it's easy enough for them to choose what they used to and what they use in the real world. But I also had to go through them and choose one at the end of the day. Make sure I got it right. So we've got the what's his name going? Let's get the ambience set. Gary?
Captain, passengers are asking for a cozier
Yes.
temperature.
Alright, I'm going to connect just now, eh?
Yeah, no problem. I'm here. Take it up.
Okay, Gary. Zibo wants me to fly. He says the surprise, he'll tell me in the air what it is and what to do, how to get it. Okay, so we're gonna run through the CPDLC as fast as we can. I filed for Liverpool. Okay, so
Okay.
as a matter of interest, it's coming.
Well, I don't know what the surprise is, but if you're filing for Liverpool, what I suggest is once you get over maybe Dublin, if you get that far, maybe you won't, is to probably do a 180 and come back into Shannon to stay in my airspace.
We'll see. Yes, we might just turn around, stick around here for a while. Look, I don't know what it is either. Usually Zibo tells me, but this time he's got me as well. I just don't know. All right, Zibo, I hope it's not ejection stuff for the engines. You know, that we drop engines or something. But we'll see. We'll see what it is. It's gonna be fun. He watched that stream of mine the other night when I had to manually land, and you know that crazy one where I had to take over and the autopilot didn't keep up and I had to struggle down. I think he thinks I'm crazy. Yes, also parachute equipment. Yeah, who knows? Gilbert, the CTD solution for X-Plane 12, if you're on the latest beta, it means that your plugins are out of date. You're going to have to either get rid of some of your plugins or update them, and you need to use a process of elimination to work through them and find them, okay? That's all that you have to do. Even I had to do that in my beta test model because my plugins, some of them were so old. I actually ended up just deleting a lot of them.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, in real life, we can do CPDLC on the ground for departure clearances, as we know. However, in the air, it's only used above flight level 280. So, I don't know what you want to do. Do you want to simulate it as real world above 280, or do you just want to go and use it the whole way through?
Let's see.
Let's
see. I have to climb to flight level 310 according to SimBrief. Okay, so unless Zibo, hope you're listening, unless Zibo says differently, we can use it as real world. Okay. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, so the attorney, sir, there is your pass in it page. That is your reference airport where you are at. Please do not use those coordinates for your GPS location of the aircraft. It's two different things. Always come to the next page, grab GPS left, then fill in your little square boxes. Okay, but that reference airport, once that is in, you will get access to your CPDLC, so you can set the station you want to log into. Okay, that is your answer. I didn't notice it didn't load too quick. Right, I've set everything to load fast, so I never checked your ATIS or anything, any information here about these airports. I hope I'm right. According to Navicraft, 24 is the green one. So I don't know what you have there, Gary.
Yeah, 24, I found.
Ground flight deck first. Starting cruise.
Departure. Right, okay. And arrival. I'm gonna keep it simple. I always. one. Right. Remember that the other night as well.
Nick, I'll just make a quick suggestion.
Yeah.
So once we obviously do the CPDLC
Ground flight deck
testing, I
fuel
would
is all loaded
recommend
up
to
and you are
leave
good to
the
go.
pre-departure clearance, data link clearance till the very end,
Okay.
just before you're about to start the flight, so we can do the testing.
Okay.
Then once we do the data link clearance, we can then go on to voice, start the flight, take off, and then simulate the CPDLC
Okay.
in the air. And unless he has any other things he wants to test out.
Yeah. No problem. No problem. Okay, let me answer this one question here quickly. And I need to get to all my controls now. Right, so how do you know who's got CPDLC? That is the question, right? So what you do is on VATSIM, or this is iVeo, but it, it looks about the same. You click on the actual ATC center, whatever it is, and there it gives you CPDLC ID is EISN for Gary. That's here talking to me, right? So if you start clicking all over, you'll see there that one, that's his ID, and you might find one that doesn't even have it. You see there, this one doesn't have it. There's no way to use CPDLC with that station, Ausburg Tower. You understand? Then you go to the next one. Oh, that one's got it. See, München Tower has got it. And that's how you just look at it. You can actually look on the Hoppy page as well to see, who's online, and then it's just easier using the map, visually. Hello, Rodrigo. Right, let me just quickly go in. 1.8. Right. Alright, I think it needs to just get to reset my switches. We're in the wrong place, so it's not listening to my actual hardware switches. That should do it. Yeah, now they're gonna load quickly. Alright, we'll leave that for later then. Let's quickly set up the rest.
Nico, that was the Aveo map, wasn't it?
Yeah, whereby. Yes. I
Whereby.
mentioned that, yeah.
Gary,
Yes.
can I make a suggestion to put forward to Aveo? Any airport that's got CPDLC live, that the airport indicator on the map has a slightly different colour?
Or a notice, if possible.
We'll have to go through to DevOps for that. I can pass it on indeed. Don't have to listen to me, but I can say it.
Mac, remind me to ask Denton. Remind me just later to ask Denton. I mean, we can ask and then they can tell us how to go about.
Yeah, definitely a better guy to talk to.
Yeah, if Aveo want to advertise that their CPDLC is now active, it was just a quick way of viewing.
Yeah, spotting them.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good idea. So I think we'll just go through Denton and he'll go to DevOps. So I'm not in that circle of thing anymore. So yeah.
Anyway, I'll shut up now.
Okay, right, we're going to log in and start using it. So for the attorney again there, I haven't spoken to an attorney this many times in a long time. I mean, gee. There we go. Now we've got the log on. We're on EISN and tel number is 6 November Delta Bravo. There you go. So tel number goes in. Now we can send the login. And Gary should pick it up on his side.
Login request received. Login request accepted.
Thank you very much. Now the logon to column in the FMC can't be filled. What do you mean? Don't you want to do me a favor? Come to Discord at some point in time. Let me try help you, because I mean, if you follow exactly what I did, if you put in on the POS init page the information of the airport, and so you get your little blocks, then I fill in the blocks with the actual ID of the center that I want to connect to, and in the tail number, I that is my real world, you know, radio call sign. Alright, as a radio amateur, I'm just using that. That's actually my real world call sign that I put in there, you know. You can put anything you want in there, that's just your tail number. Alright, and then obviously this changes and you can then log in, and as you can see the ATC com is established now. Alright, so if you still struggle, come to Discord, let someone help you here. If I'm not here, if I'm here, I'll help you, you know, talk you through it. Alright, so log is clear. Let's do our test. 1, 2, 3. That's not what I wanted to do. Forgot to press the button. John, we're going to work through them. That's part of the test now. So the next one, you know, we'll go through the settings in the EFB and we'll change them. You will see the old one soon, somewhere now. Right, I sent it through Gary.
Hey, hi.
Yeah.
It's Ernie here. Do you mind if I ask a few questions?
No, you're welcome. I'm going to work all around you, so as long as you can handle that, it's fine.
Yeah, the problem I got is when, okay, I could get onto the FMC pages with no problem. Then when I try to fill the logon to code for the ATC, that's where I get stuck. I can't, when I, for example, put in the 4-letter station code, when I put it in, it just won't fill. It's blank.
Okay, but
can't be filled in.
Okay, question: which version of the Zibomod are you using? Are you now on 17 like we are?
Yes, I'm running on 0.17.
Okay. Okay, so if you put the reference airport in POS init, it will open the login top line, and then it will give a second line where you put the tail number. Did you put the tail number in there?
Yes, I do. I put the tail number, everything. I aligned the GPS on the left position, put the reference airport as well. I filled in my font plan, but I can still fill it in. Even though I'm using the fans or the ATM, I still can't do it.
Okay. Did you update the Hoppy Bridge? Are you on the latest Hoppy Bridge?
Currently on the latest Hoppy Bridge, and when I check the Hoppy Bridge, put in my CPDLC, sorry, my Hoppy ID, and it says it's okay. The messages are coming through. And when I check in on my Hoppy log, it says, I do log in.
Okay. You need to make sure you're on the latest version. We had a discrepancy on all the platforms today. Everybody was getting issues because they didn't update the Hoppy Bridge. Can I ask you a favor? While I'm busy here, just go check if you actually have the latest one.
Okay,
just make sure.
Because I'll try. Yes, because I did try to install it only around 6 hours ago.
Okay. I'll just make sure. Then we take it further. Okay, Gary, I've received the message. There you go. All right, so far so good. Request 310. Verify. Send. Wrong button. There you go.
So, all right. So now, any updates to this? Any plan update to this Zibo again at 3.17?
Well, there's no beta floating around. This is it. This is the same one I've got. Okay, so fix 17 will probably be around for a day or 2 or 3, depending on Zibo's time. But the Hoppy bridge needs to be on 1.2. So that's what I know.
Okay, I'll check.
Sure. Thank you, Gary. Let's do a standby. All right, so now I'm not sure if I have to basically just make up my mind and then reinitiate through accept or reject. Let's do a reject. You know. Okay, response sent unable. Here we go. Just give me 300 or something, you know, and I'll accept that one again. So then we've done the standby, the reject, and the accept.
Yeah, I'll stand by.
Thank you. I forgot my fan on, guys. I'm going to turn it away just now, then I'll get rid of the whoosh here in the microphone. There we go. Should be better now.
Got the enable.
Okay. Thank you. I got the log. Well, I got the response. Go to the log, sorry. And accept sending. Thank you, Mr. ATC. Right. So that takes care of that. Let's erase that one. Then, no, wait. Let's just make it 300. We'll make a right 15 offset. Verify, send. If the attorney is still listening, you're welcome to sit here with us. You don't have to go. And then the other thing is, if you can just take a screenshot and maybe just send it either directly to me or just post it here in one of the rooms and tell me where to look. You know, that we can have a look at some of your screenshots, you know, just to get a better understanding. This button now as well. All right, okay, there you go.
Offset to oceanic airspace only, I'm sorry.
That's perfectly fine. Right. That's about it for this one. That's all the CPDLC pages for this one. We'll just get your final reply and then we'll move to the next configuration.
Captain Wilco.
Alright, so you're not going to send anything back to me anyway. I was just thinking out loud now. So I'm just going to erase the log quickly. Alright, that one is actually still open. The speed 300 one, did you get that one?
Yeah, I did. I replied with the maintain 290.
Okay. I actually saw that, but it didn't close it. Maybe it's because I sent two messages one after another, so it basically closed the last one.
You know what I think, Nico? Go to the ATC index and go to the request page, because I think the 300 is still in the actual there. You get rid of those two things.
Let's do that. Alright, well, that's fine. We're going to move on to the next one now anyway, Gary, so that one is... It's going to hang.
Let's try erase the log now.
Negative. No, it's because it's open. Shoot, Rodrigo. Right, so I'm going to just keep this FMC for now, and we're just going to change to the other ATN instead of fans. Are we working already with conditionals? Wait, that Zibo is also after me. Here, let's look. Yes. Yeah, Zibo, thank you. I imagined that, yes. And I think what happened, the reason that one remains open is I sent two messages one after another, so the system closed the last message on the response. See, and so that's on me. I was supposed to wait for, you know, a response and then do a next request and then wait for a response. I obviously confused the system there. Zibo, Rodrigo wants to know, are we working already with conditionals? I think Zibo can answer that one. Right, let's look at the site. So if we click on the ATC now, what was that? What was that? Oh. Right, okay, so this one looks a little bit different. Okay, you see now all the little arrows are not there. We can't use this thing until we actually log in, eh? Notify. EI is in. ATC Center notify. Hi, call, welcome. So you should get a new login from me, Gary.
Well, the thing about it is, I think that the last time is because you're already connected and you just switched FMCs, it'll just give me a message to say CPDLC on. That's what I'm expecting to see now in a second.
Okay. See, I need my little thingamadings to come up. While we're waiting for you, let's quickly go to that map and check who's broadcasting ATIS. Who's that? Who's that? EGNX Tower.
Yeah, look, there's the message there now, CPDLC on. So you're on.
Okay, thank you. Right, let's see. Arrival and send. See if we get the ATIS. No worries, thank you for joining us, man. Well, there you go. Now that you are on and the systems are talking to each other, I've got my little you know, triangular arrow thingies there, so that's good. ATC log. There we go. That is the ATIS then from the station that is online. Guys, remember the difference between ATIS and METAR. ATIS is something that an ATC station broadcasts. It will give you a alphabetical designator designating the version, and it will give you the runway information. And METAR does not do that. You can get METAR on either Ivea or Watson from any airport, whether somebody's online or not, but you can only get the ATIS if the guy is broadcasting it. Okay, so that's why we had to go and find somebody that can actually give us ATIS. And there you go, there's Charlie. And there you've got all the runway information, you see. So that's the difference. Please remember that. Righto, so let's go to request. I'm just going to start here at the top again and go for 310 again, why not? Due to weather, what's the options? Climb to verify. Right, so request climb to altitude 310 due to weather. That's so nice to build the script like that, hey? Let's send it. Hello, Dadoot. Right, if we edit, then it just takes us back here and we can actually go and change things. We're not going to send that now. We'll wait for the answer first. This one works on this side. Dude, you need to cycle your flight directors. That's the usual cause. Once you do the go around and your lights on your MCP doesn't come back on, you need to cycle the flight directors. Climb to 310 and we'll go. Alright, let me know when you find it, Gary. Yes, it is, Rodrigo. The fans FMC with the ATN templates and stuff. Zibo's typing.
Yeah, will call received.
Thank you. I'm sending you the next one. Zibo is typing. We'll see what he wants us to do next. This is cycle. Let me show you. Switch off, off, back on. That would help, I'm sure. Thank you, Zibo. Zibo, yeah, thank you. Zibo says you can delete the option climb or descent by pressing the delete button and the RSK. So I just went delete and I clicked there and it took the selection away. So, you know, instead of doing that, now you can actually just cancel it. That's it. Thank you. He says it's the same for the other options. Once you've made the option and you want to cancel it, you just press delete and then your select key. Easy as that. That is amazing. Thank you. That's awesome. Yes, sir. Right, let's see. Report reaching. Let's go for Roger. Roger, Roger. Dude, the other thing that you can do in the go around, I don't know if you press the toga button. Maybe try that as well. I think the toga button should clear it as well, but you know, the fail safe is just to cycle the little switches. Alright, next one. Let's go. Request. Altitude, we've basically done them. Let's go for speed. Wait.
Roger, received.
Thank you. Just going to clean that one out so we don't get like a double sending or stuff again. Just make sure it's clean. You're welcome. Alright, speed. Go to 80. due to the weather. Let's just delete that one as well now while we're playing. There we go, working. Verify, request speed to 80 due to weather, and send. Right, and if we wanted to change it, we click on edit, we come here quickly and we just hit the button. We just clear the fields with the delete button. Right, just to recap something else for the new people that have not been following us that long or might have missed it. The Boeing design philosophy says a square is mandatory, a dashed line is optional. Okay, so always remember that if you get anywhere on this FMC, you get squares, you have to fill them in, eh? Good evening, gentlemen. On the 18 version, ATC logs next to the request you sent, you should have sent instead of open. Yeah, I don't know, man. You have to talk to Zibo about that one. Let's see quickly. Let's go back there. On the 18 version, ATC log next to the request sent. Okay, Zibo, just have a read there. You're gonna understand it quicker than I do. I'm gonna have to go think about it. Right, maintain 250 and we'll go. Hello. Right. Thank you. Route modification. Direct to waypoint. Alright, let's go find a waypoint. Yeah, this is the CPDLC new stuff. Verify. Send. Okay, request coming, Gary. George, the difference is the one on the right hand side, the fans one, is this one. You get an ATC button and a VNAV button. On the other one, it's the old style like BMDG and the level up. They use the old style, older layout, so you will see different buttons. That's the initial difference, just the hardware between them. No, it's not a silly question. It's a brilliant question. I promise you, you taught half of the viewers something just now, just by asking. You guys mustn't be shy, eh? You're all welcome to ask questions. We'll handle them as they come, or tell you to just wait a while and then we answer it. Right, okay, well, Gary, in your hands, buddy. Waiting for you to say you've got it.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, and then when I click this thing twice, we'll wait a couple of seconds and see if you received this, because there's no indication that that thing actually sent anything. I mean, with the others, you get that little arrow that disappears and comes back. This does nothing.
Yeah, give it a second, I'll let you know.
Yeah. Gary, I'm really happy that you are willing and able to help us, man.
Well, you know me, I use the Zibo just as much as you, and anything that I can help to improve my experience with the Zibo, I'll be there.
Cool. Anything?
Not yet. Takes a couple of seconds to come through anyway.
Okay, I've just looked on the Hoppy ACARS page. It didn't do anything. Let me just send it again. I've clicked it. Let's see if it actually does something now. Because that might be a problem. That one is not responding unless we did whether that was selected. Yeah, this one is not sending. Let me just take a quick screenshot here. Okay, yeah, that one's not working. Oh, hang on a second. Okay, no options there. Request, route modification, weather deviation. Oh yeah, this one you don't put the L or the R. Now you just go to 10, which you just say either verify. You do weather and then you'll say left or right. Yeah, that one immediately registered on the Hoppy website. I can see immediately that one's has sent. The other one didn't send it anything.
Yeah, I got that one, Nico.
Yeah, okay. That dude, it is supposed to connect automatically when you unload your passengers. So the first question I have for you is, are you using airside services? If you are not using airside services, no. Then it's up to you to press Ctrl J to call it. If you're using airside services, it will do the call for you, bring the gate close to help your passengers disembark. Understand, Rodrigo? There you go. Thank you, Gary. Sunpleo, I have no idea. I think your resolution might be too much. But you'll have to ask those developers, eh? I mean, I can't tell you some of these guys what they do. I just don't know. Modification. That one we did. Let's just clear this one off then. West modification. 8 we did. Now this is the departure thing we're not going to do. We're going to do that last. Pushback taxi, oceanic. That's not operational yet. So basically it's just the send on that one screen that's not working. What's the send? That send button is not working.
Alright, I got the GoCo.
You got it. Okay. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. Yeah, then you're kind of stuck, eh? I'm sorry. Right, I just want to quickly check something. Hey.
I'll be back in 60 seconds. Stand by.
No worries. I'm here. Okay. I updated the SimBrief bridge earlier, and this is only the second time I've actually seen it work. This thing actually reads the information from your SimBrief OFP or dispatch, and it actually puts it here online. But it's the old version. We're not going to that airport. It thinks we are. I think we need to update it. Let's just have a look while we wait for Gary. See LPPR. Yeah, that was the test flight I did earlier. Yeah, that resolution is high. I'm on normal 1080p here. I don't have a 4K screen or a bigger, better screen, and so for me, my things are just, it's nice. Yeah, Control J calls it. Right, let's quickly switch. Okay, you're back. Right, I am going to quickly switch to the other FMC, and this time I'm just going to start with the 18. Okay. So for the guys asking the difference, there you can see not the difference. Let's go and just check it. Right. I was under the impression that one is going to move back to the old FMC. Let's go and just make sure. So if we go to the old FMC. Okay, so it works on both. Nico learned something himself. Yeah. D-Link. Alright, yeah, now you can see. You see the layout is totally different. There's no ATC button. You don't have a VNAV button. The logic in this thing works totally different. Right, John Griffith, you're here. So I hope he is. Alright, let's go to the D-Link CPDLC. I'm sending my log on again.
Okay, it's on.
Thank you. That dude, it's called Auto DGS. Go to Google, type in Auto DGS, and you'll get it. Right, so we're on. ATC comms is established. ATC log, still the old one. Okay, how do we delete this one? Can we delete this one? There's no delete button there. Altitude 300, indicated airspeed 320. Zibo, sorry I'm not looking. The same story. Okay, yeah, but then I have to do one by one, right? Yes, yeah. Okay, delete and the line select keys, the same answer. 300. Both right, let's try that. View none. Weather, aircraft. Ooh, okay, they cycle if you click on the button. Aircraft performance. Hey, let's send it. You see, now when I click the send button, see it gives you an indication it's sent. Let's refresh the page. Yeah, and now it's here. That's it. Thank you, Steve. Okay, you're going to type a while if you have to put that in. There's your airport that you can put in. So say GCC. I'll wait for you to respond, and then I'll send this thing to go to alternate EGCC. Yes, it's freeware.
Go back to your request page there when you put altitude in. Okay. Put in 300 again where you put it in there. Right, because I got a request for 300 feet, not a flight level.
It is feet. Oh, hold on. It is feet. I put it wrong.
No, delete it out of there, right? And just put the 300 in the right-hand side of the same line.
Yeah. 300. I see. There it says
There
flight
you
level.
go. That was the difference of what I got.
Okay.
Anyway, just ignore it. The request came through correctly.
Yeah, but now don't you have to allow me to do that? You need to send something back to me. Then I can.
No, I'm gonna figure out as ATC you meant flight level 300, not 300 feet. What 727's got to request 300 feet? You know?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Right. Oh my goodness. All right. So let's just take that out. All right. We can actually specify Mach instead of indicated airspeed. We can do the airport. We can do a nav 8. We can do a lat longitude. This is cool.
Hold on, I'm gonna send you a reply to that message. So just give me a second.
Yeah, I was expecting that.
Oh, there you go. It should be in line with your request.
Oh, there you go. 300% directive buffer maintained 290. Ah, wonderful. Well go. I want to tell you a story, Attila. One of my friends, when he was still doing his pilot's license, he was naughty. And he flew very low. He likes nap of the earth style, military style flying. So he took the Cessna over the Vaal River. You can go look up the Vaal River here in South Africa. And he went really low. And somebody reported him. And at the year-end function of the pilot school, he won an award for it. They gave him like a floral bouquet, but it was dead pieces of sticks and stuff, you know, and they made fun of him because he got caught flying so low, and they gave that to him, this whole bouquet full of sticks, you know, signifying he took some of the treetops with him. That was funny. Anyway, there you go.
We'll conversate.
Thank you so much. I just want to click on a couple of lines here. Yeah, all of them I've got the ability to delete. Alright, okay, so that's fine. Aviation. That's not working. That's not, oh, well, we were here just now. But those ones are not there yet. Okay. Free text. Let's just test this one as well. Yeah, good fun. Alright, so in this model you can clearly see we can't get to the fans. You see there, it's blocked. So, see, we can't because of the initial setup of the version of your hardware. We just can't get to the fan, so you are limited to the ATN. See what we've got. Check stock microphone. Oh, I think this is an old one. Let's just go back there. Yeah.
No, that's what I just said now.
Is it what you just said now? Oh, okay. So let me respond then. Sorry. Unable. My fingers are too short. Oh, you see, the send is not working. Zibo. This one, it's the same page, same send. This page is broken. I can't send a reply. Are you still here? Sorry, let me just see if he responds. Otherwise, I'm sending him another picture. Okay, I'll send him a message telling him the same story, same page. Alright.
Okay, I got a negative due to aircraft performance, your call sign, CPDLC. different to the other messages that I've received before.
Okay. So what you're saying to me is it actually sent. Zibo, he says that one actually sent in this version of the FMC and CPDLC. The sent that you see in the picture, it gives no indication. The little asterisk doesn't go away, or the send doesn't go away. On the previous one, it never sent anything. On this one, it actually sent without giving any notification that it did. So that's another issue. Alright, maybe this is part of it. I haven't logged into this one yet, or it terminated or something. Let's try again. Zibo, I'm going to try that one again. I just want to get the login sorted, because yeah, let's see. Gary, let me know when it's up and running again.
Okay.
I'm going to delete more of these things. Oh, is it up? Okay. Let's quickly get rid of all of these ones. Ziba, by the way, I'm looking at the Hoppy page on the web to make sure that whatever I see happens here in the Zibomod happens online. That's why I know that previous one didn't send. I clicked it many times. So I'm going to try this one again. Negative D2. What did I ask? Now I need to try and remember. Which one was it? Anyway, my little triangle things is working. Alright. This wasn't it. Gary, what did I ask? What was the question? Negative due to
you put a free text in. I
Yeah.
sent you back check stuck microphone, and then you said negative due to aircraft performance.
Yeah, no, but that wasn't the thing that got stuck. I need to now quickly try and remember what the hell I did.
Well, it was in response to your free text.
Yes, I suppose. Let's try it again. I'm sending this one, and then we'll go negative again and see if it's the negative side that did it.
I got a request altitude 290, and you're getting a reply to that now.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Dankie. Yeah, it's when we do the unable. So now I'm going to say weather, and now I'm going to try send it again. Right, I've clicked the button. Let's see if it actually goes through. Yeah, it just doesn't go through. It just doesn't go through. It's not sending anything on that side. When I say unable Zibo, that's when it doesn't work. Then the send button, there's no animation showing that it's actually sent, and on the Hoppy page there's no indication that any information was sent out. Exactly, yeah, correct. Yeah, it didn't send. So when I go Wilco, you see what happens. It takes the Wilco away and all. But when I go unable and I select one of the options why I cannot do it and then try and send it, it doesn't do anything.
Okay, I got the Wilco.
Yes, exactly.
But I didn't get the unable.
Exactly. Well, it didn't send anything. Not from the Zibomod. So that send option is definitely not working on that page. Zibo, there's a question here from Attila. What is the significance of the asterisk? Why do we see an asterisk? What's the meaning of it? Why don't we have that little arrow symbol? Why is it an asterisk? But I mean, we've done everything that is enabled. 8 we did already. There's the departure. We don't want to do the departure yet, but the rest is not working. I mean, this we've done already. It's the same pages. It's just under a different heading. Same thing. Okay, Zibo's typing. I like that one. That's just me. I can live with that one too. See, now my ATC button is back. Okay, Zibo says it's just old Boeing philosophy. It's a generational thing, in other words, and it's old. They used to do it that way, now they do it differently. Thank you, Zibo. Right, okay, I want to actually try this one. Gary, are you ready? Are we going to fly? Zibo, are you ready? Can we fly, or is there anything else you need us to test before we fly? Okay, thank you. Zibo says we can fly. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Go. Thank you, guys. Okay, so that is set. Let's do this. Flight requests. Departure clearance. Right, so is there an ATIS? Have you got an ATIS? I don't think you've got an ATIS.
Just throw in an alpha.
Alright, we're going to drop in alpha then. Alright. Okay. Question. Do you think I'm still online? Send login. No. I'm glad I checked. Let me send the login because I changed the FMC again.
Okay.
Yeah, I've sent the login. Just tell me when it's ready. Shoots us. Zibo, this is a short flight, so if you need me to be in the air for an extended period, you need to tell me so I don't leave Gary's airspace. Because I'm literally, I think this is like a 25-minute flight. It's very short, or 30-minute maybe. So if you
you should get up to flight level 310 before you leave my airspace.
Okay, I'm just scared, Ziba. You need to understand that you know, it is a short flight. So whatever the surprise is, that I still don't know what it is. You know, we've got limited time.
CPDLC is on.
Thank you, sir. I see it. Requests. Right, this is the wrong place. Now we go dealing. Requests. Departure clearance. Information alpha. Gate is 32. Sent.
You'll need to tune in my ATC frequency now.
I'll do that. I'll do that. Yes.
Iberia 174, very good evening. Join the Ablin 4 Lima arrival, landing runway 28 Quebec.
Landing runway 28 left, and we have the arrival with Ablin 4 Lima.
0174, correct, descend flight level 100.
No, dude, it's only required if you want to use CPDLC with your online network, Watson or Ivea. Well, remember, we use Ivea this side, so you must come join us on Ivea if you don't like Watson. Zibo, I did initially. I can go and check again, but I did fill it in initially, yes. EGPP deport via... Where's my navigraph? Make sure I've got the right stuff. Ability. Runway 24, climb 5,000 foot, squawk 5671. 5671. All right, so this is from here on. It's basically voice then, I suppose, eh?
Yes. Do you not have a an accept or reject of the clearance? No.
No, I don't.
Go to the log.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there now. Yeah, now it's cleared it, but anyway, let's just go to the
question again.
Yeah, there's no way to accept it. Probably there would have been if I were in one of the other versions of the CPDLC. I'm guessing. I mean, there's so many options in the other ones. This one doesn't have it.
Alright, we can go back to that. So, I mean, just the next step is you're going to just basically, whenever you're ready for push, just say clearance received, request push and start. That'll be the next thing on voice.
Yeah. Thank you, Alex. Right. Yeah, let me just clear this as well, so we don't have anything else in our way. Just go back here quickly. That's 32, and that was A. I'm just backtracking a little bit. So that's your departure clearance. Alright, yeah, there isn't anything else really here that I can do. Yeah. Gary, would you mind if I just go back to ATN quickly?
No, that's fine. Shadow Tower just came online, and I sent him a message and I said, listen mate, I said I'm doing important testing for Zibomod, any chance you could leave the Skymatix with me? He says, yeah, no problem, I'm just going to head off, I'll leave you to it.
Oh, shit. Thank you when you speak to him next time, thank you.
Yeah, no, he's good.
Alright, I'm just waiting for you to get the confirmation. That login again. Zibo, I'm just sending you the text just to answer your question in text as well.
Okay, CPDLC on.
Thank you so much. Right. In actual fact, ATC com is established. ATC menu request depart. I think we still need to go this way. Yes, time 32, enters information alpha. I hope I'm not sending 10. Wrong button. Yeah, Zibo, this send is also, it's not working here. There's nothing happening when I press the send here. Just take a screenshot.
Iberia 174, descend flight level 70.
Flight level 1, 70,
Ben, don't worry, thank you. No, it's nothing bad, nothing bad. It's just we've invested so much time and all now, and we need Gary to just see us through, man. So thank you for your effort. We'll use you next time. Yeah, this thing is not sending at all. So it's all very well you fill in the details and all, but if you can't send it, you can't send it. It's not working. Yeah, no, Zibo, you'll have to fix the send.
Iberia 174, proceed to Rebecca Lapmo.
All right. Shannon Control Skymatix 001. We received the CPDLC pre-clearance and we are ready for mission start in about 2 minutes.
Skymatix 001, roger that. When ready, push and start approved facing to the east, and the QNH is 1009.
Which flipping way is east now? I suppose it's that way. Ha! Okay. Yeah. Sorry, Gary.
I think it's the other way.
Let me get my map. I'm confusing myself here. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, you want your nose to go left, tail to go right.
Yeah. Correct. Sorry, yeah.
Good show, so where you want to go there?
Yeah, that way.
Yeah.
Actually, the taxiway line. Oh yeah, it's down there. Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking for it.
Ground cockpit, tow is driving up.
All right, so we can let go of that one, and we can let go of that one. Beacon on. All right, so I'm just keeping.
174, continue descent altitude 3,000 feet. QNH is 1012.
I'm keeping the packs on just for the temperature. We're at 8, so we don't want them to freeze.
Some doors are still opened or the GPU or the ASU are still connected. I'm waiting for all of them closed and disconnected, then I will proceed.
Yeah, it's done.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
There you go.
You know how many times those people have said to me, that better pushback guy sounds like you, Gary.
Yeah, there's one that sounds like Denton as well, eh? Every time he speaks, I think.
Oh yeah.
But he said it wasn't him. I asked him once. No, it's not him. I've had a few people request me do some stuff as well. You know, speak some high Afrikaans here. You know, get the guys. Julle moet nou regmaak om terug te stoot, hoor. Ons gaan die neus nou links draai. Yeah, imagine that.
Fair enough.
Right, the tow's been connected, the bypass bit's been inserted. You can release the parking brakes when you're ready.
There goes the brakes.
Start and pushback, and you may start your engines there when you're ready.
Right, so now we're going to let go of those ones and use this one. Thanks, Attila. At least you enjoyed that. Never put the wheel well lights on. Shame for guys. Now they can see what they're doing. Alex, to answer your question, we were testing. The only reason I'm flying is because Zibo says he's got a surprise for us, and I'm dying to find out what it is. And apparently I need to be in the air for that, so that's why we're actually going to fly. Otherwise, this would have been the end of the stream. Alright, so you're good to go. There we go, sorry, I clicked it once too much. I know.
Iberia 174, after Lapmo, you're cleared for the ILS approach runway 28 left to report establishment.
Come on.
Lapmo, we are cleared at initial approach runway 28 left to report establishment.
Obviously, need to just go look at the manual for that one again.
Right, the operation has been complete. It's at the parking brake when you're ready.
Thank you, brake set.
Right, disconnecting the tow, stand by.
Sorry, say again?
I was beginning to wonder if you'd ever started these engines before.
You know, there's a small trick. It's in my training manual, and I tried to remember it, but I obviously made a hash of it, where when it's cold or hot, and you can actually channel the engine power or APU air. Actually, it's the air that you channel, not the power. But there's a certain way you switch those switches, and then you can still start your second engine while the rest is getting it. And I think what I did was, that one was supposed to have been off. This one was supposed to be on. You see, there's the duct pressure. I in my mind swapped those two switches, and that's just my stupid mistake, you know.
We'll see you next time. Take care.
Yeah, I just had them wrong way around, because the idea is to keep the guys cozy in the back. That's all it is. Scotsman, the isolation valve should be in the middle there on auto, because then the system, you know, figures it out themselves. But the packs you need to switch around. I had them the wrong way around, that's all. You know, that was the big trick here. So, my bad, what can I say? In the heat of the moment. Right, taxi lights, let's go. Gary.
Yes?
What's the correct way to taxi? I suppose I should ask you for taxi. Sorry.
I'd say that's the correct way to get taxi to us, yeah?
Shannon Controls, Skymatix 001, ready for taxi.
Skymatix 001, taxi Delta 1, Delta 2, hold short runway 24.
Delta 1, Delta 2, hold short runway 24, Skymatix 001. Damn it. Yeah, the excitement is too much.
Runway 28 left, clear to land, wind 140.5 knots.
So I want to tell you, I've looked for the explosives, because I mean, I don't know what the surprise is. And I mean, if it's an ejection seat, one would have thought there's some, you know, indication of a rocket or something, but I don't know the story. suppose I need to go a little bit further on and then turn left.
Yeah, it's a weird taxiway line in Shannon that goes to the right out and then it comes back around to the left.
You can imagine. Maybe she got a new cat. John, I did ask if you were here earlier. I'm not sure if you heard me or just missed me, but I did show the other FMC system as well. Okay, so if you need to rewind to go check it, just do it. You know, but after the stream, another time.
No problem. I watched it. I just was silent.
Okay.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
No worries. No worries. George, I think you've got the right idea. I think you guys better start putting your parachutes on. We don't know what's coming. Zibo, are you ready? I do use XPME, yes. Scotsman, I didn't pack them. I thought you were going to bring them.
Check your FCP altitude 5,000.
5,000, thank you. I forgot to do that. Thank you, Scotsman. The bombas, those big ones. Hey.
Alpha, quick over, take your 9, next right Sierra 5, next right Sierra, and left on to Whiskey 1.
Sunpleo, I don't know, man. Don't lend your ears out to everybody. Rather come ask somebody with a bit of experience, you know, or something like that. I use the paid version. I've got the thing set up to use the hybrid system, so it chooses the maps for me, and then Google is my fallback, you know, fallback.
Skymatix 01, the second wind 1408 knots, runway 24 to take off.
Runway 24 cleared for takeoff, Skymatix 001.
20 minutes for takeoff, please.
My hold up is going to be my flaps. I wanted to do a running start. Oh man.
They'll be off 5 by the time you line up.
Yeah, just taxiing a little bit slower. Here you go. Ooh, it's raining. Oh, XPME is wonderful. I love it. I'll recommend it to anybody. It is amazing.
2-4.
Yeah, we're taxiing to the destination, Scotsman. Hello, Tobias.
On runway 24.
Right, here we go. It went very well. We found a bug on one of the screens that's shared between the different versions of CPDLC. So Zibo is aware. In fact, we found 2 bugs. Similar idea, but on 2 different screens then. I think about it.
Skymatix 001, radar contact on departure passing 3005, please climb flight level 31.
Good evening and thank you, sir. And we're climbing flight level 310, Skymatix 001.
Gary 174, where are you parking or expecting to park?
Yes. Correct. I started with a free one, nothing wrong with it, perfectly fine.
Yeah, they usually
and I
go
just
into
bought into
the
it.
tree wood gate. So you could cross over 163.4, Hotel 1, Link 4, onto Eastwood 4, and then stand 312.
That is level 164, that's going to be a Hotel 1, 312.
Bottom, no speed restrictions, Skymatix 001. Wanted to go too far. You mean to XPME? Is that what you're asking? Sorry, I lost a little bit of the conversation there in the takeoff. The guys can't put links into the chat, so if anybody's got a link, you'll have to put it on Discord, Messenger, Facebook, forum, somewhere, I don't know. Otherwise, send it to me, I'll post it on the stream. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Okay, I got it, don't worry.
Lucy Fasten in case of any unexpected turbulence. We have an excellent team on board today and we all have It's now at 3.
depressing. Especially if we nipping that cell ahead of us a little bit. Eh?
9001 left 20 degrees due to weather improved.
Left 20 degrees due to weather. Thank you, sir. Skymatix 001. Yes.
See, it's nice when I can see your weather radar as an ATC controller. I can tell you what I think you should do.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it does. As long as it's green, I'm not worried. When it starts to go yellow and red, I mean, you know, yellow is going to be bumpy, red's dead.
Yeah, it was just the yellow I was trying to keep you out of. The green was okay. You're skirting the edge of it, boys. Best
Yeah. Can you please show me your Avitab? I can't implement my charts into it. What do you mean, your charts? Do you have a Navigraph subscription? Are you talking about that? So you want to actually read them from there. Do you want to put PDFs in there, or do you want to link your Navigraph? That's basically the question. Yeah. For some reason, mine is not displaying. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've got it there. No. But the Scotsman is right. If you want to link Navigraph, you need to... Oh, there's something. I don't know why we can't see it. When I click in it, it's kind of like it shows, but it's not showing. So in that thing, when you're on the ground, obviously, then all you do is you go to the providers and you link your Navigraph account. Easy as 2 minutes and it's done. Then you'll get that little button over there. When you click that button, now you've got Navigraph at the bottom here. So you can switch on the Navigraph in the route map and you have it. That's Navigraph.
Right from the drop downs.
I did. It doesn't display, man.
Top.
Yeah, it doesn't display. Yeah. You can only do it from the menu at the top when you link your provider. There's no button in the actual Zibo EFB that will give you a link to your provider. It has to be done through your plugins. Avitab. See, Mac, can you see it's dead? Every now and then it kind of flashes, but it's useless. And I have no idea why. I never use it. Shannon controls Skymatix 001. We're ready to turn back on course.
Skymatix 001, check CPDLC.
You. We got the ATC message there as well. Report back on red, proceed direct to both from when ready. Hallelujah. Thank you, Gary. Oh, okay. I'm streaming in Discord, and that's what's doing it. That is amazing. Thank you for clarifying that, Scott. Actually, if I want to do it this way, I can't read.
There we go.
Thank you so much.
I think that's my fault because you don't have a unable will call on that because I put when ready at the end of the message. That's if I had it started with when ready, see direct to bottom, you would have had a unable will call.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's my fault. Let me just test it again.
Yeah, send it. Let's see.
Yeah, okay.
for it. Check that notice. I keep on looking just here and I forget we need to just see if the notice comes through there on the upper DU as well. Now I've got enable and will go.
That was my fault. There was a format that I sent the messages because some things are with instruction and some things are just information. And I started with instruction and finished with information, so there was no Wilco or enable.
Okay. Excellent. That's nice.
Wilco received.
Thank you.
Right, so I'm just going to estimate based on the radar that you have, let's see, 8 minutes. You have 9 minutes left in my airspace before Zibo wants to do whatever he needs to do to turn you around or whatever, or otherwise you're going to be out of your airspace.
Okay. I've not been this nervous in a while. He asks me, Zibo asks me, I ask him first, are you ready for the surprise? And he says, are you? Can you imagine? Zibo, my nerves. I said to him, I trust the parachute will help if I make a mistake. Oh.
Patience there, lad, patience.
You know, this is like a hiding. The hiding isn't the problem, it's the wait before the time. When you know your dad's going to rip your skin off your backside because you did something stupid. That waiting period is terrible, man. Thanks, George.
Sitting on the ground watching the radar and I'm nervous.
Man. Exactly, George. Exactly. Nice. Well, I tell you what, the calm before the storm. Zibo is dead quiet. Now all I need is for him to come here in Discord and start talking to me. And we explain what we need to do.
Can you admit your yoke view just for seconds, Nico?
Mac, I had a discussion with Zibo earlier about this thing that you want to see. He said he'll investigate it.
Okay. Fair enough.
Can you imagine? He's put his face there and you go to scroll through the video and then he's looking at us. Oh, that'll be so cool.
Skymatix 001 Charlie.
Great channel, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, due to
And
the hold
you
for
steady
Zibo,
then for a few seconds.
at the moment you have no clearance to enter the UK airspace, so enter holding at bottom, present course, left hand turn, 2-minute legs.
Shannon Control, you're going to have to repeat that for me shortly. I'll set up the hold and I'll go back now.
Yeah, no problem. Holding at bottom, left turn on your present inbound course, 2-minute legs.
Left, 2 minutes. Execute. So Gary, if I'm reading it right, Zibo is now telling you what to tell me.
I think what you should program is, because you're on an inbound course of 078, you should be putting in 078 left on where you've got your mouse right now.
There, 078 left.
Yeah, yeah. That's it.
Yeah, that looks better.
I've just given Zibo time to come up whatever plan he's coming up with, so you don't live with
Of course, of course, of course.
You beat me to it. I was going to make that suggestion.
Hey, Aviate.
Take it ahead of the game, man.
Yeah, well done.
I can tell you one thing. I'm glad I'm in the hands of professionals. I mean, if you were a bunch of palookas, I would really be worried now. I'm still worried, but not that much. I can handle this. I think. Oh.
That's a compliment, not
It is. No, it is a compliment. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I trust you guys. You know, we have come a long way.
What's the glide path like back to Shannon to land no engines?
from where he is now?
Yeah,
no chance.
Yeah, I'll go to Dublin.
Yeah, Dublin will work with a lot of circling.
Yeah.
I was only talking to one of the signal pilots last night. while I was on the night shift last night. We were actually discussing dual engine failures and approaches and what the next step is from the runway you need to be in altitudes to make it, you know. And the general rule of thumb is if you're 10 miles out, you're normally 3,000 feet. But if you want to be able to make the runway with no engines, you need to be 10 miles, 4,000 feet, 20 miles, 8,000 feet. Otherwise, you're not making it.
I see if we go to high, we get the outside sounds. That's freaky.
Yeah, that's a consequence of the
CG change. I
yeah.
understand that. I was
Oh,
thinking,
that's cool. You've got the Sky Interior new cabin. Where did you get that from?
it's in the tablet. It's been here from the beginning. If you go to ground,
Yes, that one.
cabin lightings, there's a whole bunch that you can choose. Let's put it on sleep. See, now it's pretty dark.
Yeah, alright, I was never in that part of the tablet for a while, to be honest.
Yeah. It's cool. How's that?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Look, if I turn around now and he's put the little avatar of himself in here, I'll get a heart attack. I swear I wouldn't have thought about left and right until now. It's quiet.
Keeping you on a piece of string.
Yeah, I think he's sitting, he's here, he's hiding here, and when I turn my back now, it's gonna go, wow.
I can just imagine Zibo sat at home, killing himself laughing.
Of course, sitting there, hee 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 hee. Suffer, Nico, suffer. Yeah. Hello, nurse.
But you know how you're making a profit. There's an awful lot of empty seats.
Yeah, but Mac, the problem is somebody leaked that this was a test flight, so these are the brave souls that are remaining.
Good evening to everybody from Vancouver. It's been a long time.
Hello, Dimitri.
It's good to everybody here. I took a 3 or 4 month hiatus here for work.
No problem.
Hope everybody's doing good.
Yeah, very good.
Well, Nico's sitting on tenderhooks at the moment.
Yeah. Zibo says he's got a surprise. I don't know what it is, so I'm in a hold and I'm waiting for him. Zibo, I think everybody here would like to hear your voice. Why don't you come tell me instead of typing? I'm just asking. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I'm just asking.
You're streaming, Nico?
Yeah.
Alright, thanks.
Attila, yeah, I've got a bit of fuel. I've got like 45 minutes reserve, you know. No, I'm lying. I've got 30 minutes reserve. Yeah, I've got 30 minutes.
Nico, it's really interesting. Do you see on Redboy the Ryanair 77 Echo Whiskey on the south side of my airspace?
Let me get there. Yeah.
So he's clearly using the updated Zibo as well. He's just got CPDLC on, and I've just basically told him at his next waypoint, fly direct to the initial approach fix for the star. Got a will call off him, and he's at flight number 400. We're not talking, and there's another one on CPDLC on Zibo now in the airspace. Well, that's a someone I know. There's James. He's in the boat.
I don't know. Zibo, Scotsman wants to know if you are flying in a Zibomod and you're going to join me in the hold. Are we testing TCAS or what? I don't know. That was his question. No, I'm not writing anything on the map, right? Maybe he's in a jet flight.
Come on, suggestions. Why is there a specific time that Zibo is going to implement this? Is it time related?
I don't know. I'm sitting here thinking that he wants me to use up my fuel and get a fuel problem, and then something's going to happen. I don't know.
Yeah, he's waiting for you to run out of fuel. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
If you hadn't put in the hole, you'd have carried on your flight.
I would have landed probably, or be close to landing already. This is a really short flight. I was even thinking about Sasso, you know, his story about putting more coins. You know, imagine you get a message here on the system saying, sorry, you can't fly further, put in $50. You know, I don't know. Sasso, we're waiting on Zibo for a surprise, but I don't know what it is.
Is it possibly something to do with deviated airfield? So if you're running short on fuel, you'll divert, wouldn't
I
you?
need to go to Dublin.
Flight Scotland thinks I'm in on it. I'm not in on it, trust me.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, Uncle John.
Your patience is crap.
Why?
You don't drop the supplies when he's ready.
Yeah, I know when he's... Oh, he's typing. Here we come. Here he comes. There you go, Steve. He's typing. Okay, he says it's a small surprise, so maybe we're overthinking it.
Quick question.
Set yourself up for descent.
Listen. Check what Sasso is writing in the comments there on the stream. Hey, maybe I was busy talking with him. Ha. Bloody partners in crime. Should we shut down? No, until Zibo says we shut down the engine. We're not doing that.
Quick question. When you got this CPDLC up and running in the pilots FMC, is it likely to be dual or not to the co-pilots as well?
I'm not sure. Sasa will know. I'm not sure if...
Can both FMCs see the messages?
Yeah, is it synced basically?
Yeah, it's synced, yeah. Unless there's an FMC, discrepancy or a failure or something, or the FMC auto left-right button is switched over on the overhead.
But currently in the Zibo, I understand it's only the pilots FMC that work. That's why I asked the question.
Well, that is true on Zibo at the moment, but I'm sure he's only wanting to get it working on one side and then he can just duplicate it onto the other side. I think that's going to be an easy part of it, but that's only my guess on it.
That's why I'm asking the question, that is intention in the future. Because there's quite a number of pilots only fly from the co-pilot seat, isn't there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but now, if I had my tablet out, I could have had WebFMC running. You know what? It's just, I'm gonna reach for it.
Try again. We're flight level 380 heading over towards Backsaddle.
Okay, 15 Alpha Group next carry.
Direct carry, expect 26. Alpha.
I'm pretty sure the intention is to put it on both FMCs, but Zibo started with the left one, it's just how he starts.
Yeah, that's my thought. Yeah, that was, but I just wanted to clarify that. So.
Alright, I've got my tablet with my FMC in my hands now. Nope, he's not writing. It must be related to the flight and some condition in the flight. Whatever will happen on a condition.
Well, I'm trying to fuel's the only one I can think of. isn't, if your fuel goes below, you get an insufficient fuel to complete your flow, don't you get a warning?
You're supposed to get it, but I mean, your FMC is going to come up first of all and tell you using reserve fuel. That's your first warning.
Yeah, then, that's what I'm wondering, whether it's one of those indications.
I don't know. Oh. Wait, let me answer him now. Now I'm not typing for him. Typing in the wrong place. Just hear what his answer is now. Oh, what did I do now with the throttle? Okay. Zibo says I need to now leave the hold, Gary, and then I need to proceed to my destination.
You're still okay, alright. I'm still not hearing you direct interact and recording.
Sorry, we split off again. INRAD and we'll go up to 10.5 out.
So Nico, yeah, I did hear that, sorry. He wants you to leave the hold and proceed direct destination. Well,
yeah,
your destination is outside my airspace, so is that what he wants you to do?
Yeah, I need to leave basically now. He says the surprise is on the descent.
Okay. That's fine.
Sorry,
I'll
Gary.
give you instructions on the channel. No, it's absolutely no problem. Stop it.
Skymatix 001, after bottom, continue on course. You clear down to UK airspace.
After bottom, I'm cleared on course again, cleared into UK airspace. Thank you for your service and your patience, Shannon Control. This is Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, you can stay with me just for the moment until bottom and descend down flight level 250.
And you will start the descent to 50, Skymatix 001, and stay with you. But say that.
That was all good. We had a failsafe.
But you see now, the trick is to keep my mind occupied, and then all of a sudden he goes, "Wah!" You know, and then I go, "Ah!" We'll see. Favor, just keep an eye here on the channel in case he comes in here and he starts looking. But I know he's here, he can send me a message. George, I have no idea. I don't know what's coming.
Going to set up for descent, April?
I will basically, once I leave here, be on my own. Then I'm going to start setting up for descent. Gary's cleared me to 250, so I'm going down that way, and then we'll see what happens. Yeah, but basically it's time to go down. Might as well pay some attention, eh? Let's quickly check.
Well, just in case. That's
Yeah.
all I was thinking.
Do you have your exit hold armed? Yeah.
Yes.
Contact 15 Alpha, request descent. Contact 15 Alpha, descent, flight level 2240. Send 240, contact 15 Alpha.
Max 001, you leave my airspace now on Stockholm, continue on course, descend at your discretion, CPDLC off, and have a good landing in Liverpool.
Thank you, Shannon. Control, we will be leaving your airspace, continue on course, and speak to you later. Skymatix 001. Yeah, George, you can say that again. It's a weird feeling, man. Minimus. We need to go down to 2,000.
Now you're out of airspace. I don't know what surprise he has for you, but I feel less worried now.
No, I'm sure.
Your reputation's intact, Gary.
Absolutely. No full losses or no much.
Just going to hold the altitude a little bit because we're so far below the glide slope. Okay. He says he wants to begin. to. Okay. DLK. Okay, I think this is it. Status, yes, that's the page. Zibo. Okay, all right. This is nothing we were ever thinking about. We were thinking about doom and gloom.
Oh, so this is aircraft to aircraft messaging, is it?
Did you get an ambulance when you landed?
Yes, apparently so. So he says here, you have to park at the stand without a jetway after landing. And now he says go check the log, and there's the log. Medical services will come to you when you park at stand.
Brilliant.
Oh, Zibo, it is, I mean, you heard all our guesswork. You were probably laughing yourself silly there for us. Oh, this looking cool. Sure. Oh my goodness. Joe Jones.
Question, should there be a will code called back or anything like that for these sort of messages?
I don't know. Because this is just information, so probably not. There's no instruction. If the instruction came, park at stand so and so, then I would have had to say will code, because that's not information.
Oh, is Zibo sending you CPDLC messages?
Yeah, we've requested an ambulance, it seems.
Okay, I didn't see that because I was busy patrolling the other few aircraft out of the airspace and I missed that. That's really good.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Mind you, he's probably keeping you on tender hooks and the medical services up for the pilot.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. And who said it? Who said it? George said he saw my last landing. He did, and he had a comment on it. I think he thinks I was crazy. Okay, what I'm going to do, gents, is I'm going to put the recipe for this. I don't know whether it's gonna look. You've got the same model as I do, so this will work for you. You guys can go try it, I suppose. I'm just going to put it here in. Let's call it. Let's put it. Where can we put it? General chat in the Zibo thing. Yeah, general chat. Paste. And then I'll link it here. So guys, I'm not sure if this will work forever and always, but I mean we've got the same version. So if you go look at the actual picture, that's the information you just typed to me, which I followed, and then I got this. So now, I don't know, go play with it. Let us know.
Yeah, so Leo, I think we should give her the old time. We're all really nice over here, and this is where most of the Skymatix community are based. So come over, give it a shot.
Yeah.
What would be nice is if we get the fire services as well waiting for us when you're coming in.
Well, while you're busy with it, why not get the Medivac helicopter ready? I mean, we're at the airport. Zibo, you've been challenged now. Now we want fire trucks and a helicopter. Oh my goodness. Yeah, won't that be a thing? Imagine he's put his own avatar there as the driver. Huh? Imagine that. Sunpleo, what you must do is you need to come join our Discord. And then what you need to do is every morning there's a group flight. Okay? Every morning of the week and weekend. Just come join us. Give our video a try.
Is this the page where you can message any other aircraft? Is it flight number or aircraft number, Barry?
Sorry, Mac, I missed that. Say that again.
I said, is this the method they use for aircraft-to-aircraft messaging? When is it flight number or aircraft number you enter?
ACARS is based on a code which an aircraft has a registration. So the ACARS system works on the registration of the aircraft to a messaging system to go through the ACARS system. The CPDLC is done by a code which is in the flight plan, which I don't know if it even has in its flight plan. It'll be something like code. He does 581 Bravo 8 Echo. That's like the email address for the aircraft for CPDLC, whereas the ACARS is based on the registration of the aircraft. But the ACARS communication system will only be really used between the operator and the aircraft. CPDLC is normally between ATC and the aircraft. So there's two different addresses for the two different systems.
Okay, thank you.
Listen. I'm gonna fire all of you guys. You are the worst FOs in my life. Look what has happened. We were waiting there for the glide path to come, our VNAV path, and it didn't come. Well, it came and it went. So now we're 10,000 foot high, and there's the airport. Can you imagine? No, but you're the FOs. You needed to shout at me and say,
you have a medical emergency on board and you're
yes.
still at 24,000 feet. What are you doing?
Get a grip.
Yeah, we're going to need the bloody ambulance now.
Put the speed brakes out, drop the gear, get down.
Yeah, gear is not that important now. Well, I'm going to have to circle a little bit, I think.
Still have the altitude hold on, don't you?
You're below gear with gear extension speed, so put the gear down, put the speed brakes out, and go down.
Yeah, don't worry. We shall do that now. In actual fact, let's go to vertical speed as well, so we can assist this.
I think with the gear down, the spoilers that we'll make it.
There's the gear down, spoilers is out.
you got a message on your FMC as well.
Using reserve fuel, yes. Yeah, obviously.
You got wonder if it's time for level change.
Wait. Vertical speed is fine.
Gear down and speed brakes out.
Okay, Mac.
Yes.
Zibo says you need to put the call sign into the log on field, the call sign of the other guy on the network. So Tix001, Tix002, whatever. And then you type the free message and send, and that will send the CPDLC to that guy.
That's a good to enjoy on a group flight, isn't it?
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Thank you, Zibo.
Thank you very much, Zibo. Yeah.
The designate anyway is gone.
Who?
Packed up.
No.
The patient.
Zibo says you must just not forget to delete the log on field like we did. We deleted the Zibomod so that you can log on to a real ATC field later on, or a position later on. Yeah, we nose diving, brothers and sisters. You better hold on. People of the palace, you better hold on, buddies. We're pretending we're C-130 Hercules aircraft and this is some military operations and we've got to hang on. Dimitri, when last did you do one of those? Yeah, we've got a bit of a teardrop there at the end as well, so we busy counting down the numbers.
You have the teardrop. Without the gear down, you struggle. The gear, just the fact that we're slow. Get the gear down. I was actually talking to a pilot. I was the other night about rapid descent and stuff. When they say that like if the gear extension is available, they'll put them down and they'll retract them again. And also, if they're below 20,000 feet, they can extend the flaps and also retract them again if need be. Because there's nothing to say that you can't really retract the flaps once they get extended. So it's all about managing the profile. So when you get back on profile before you hit that teardrop, if you're back on profile,
I can clean up. Yeah, I can clean up. Yeah.
Testing flights in Norway.
Yeah. Well, I'm loving it. Thank you so much to everybody that stuck around, Yeah, cowboy style. Yeah. It's nice to have a lot of guys watching the stream for a change. It's really cool.
More importantly, thank you, Zibo.
Yeah, I thanked him twice already. Yeah.
Here. I'll thank him as well.
Yeah.
Well, thank Gary as well for all this work.
Of course. Thank you, Gary.
My pleasure.
Hello, Jet Power. There you go, Scotsman.
This CPDLC, it must have been a hell of a lot of coding involved, all the variants and everything. It's been remarkable work by Zibo.
Yeah.
Well, not only the code, the code as well as one thing, and then all of the interfaces and
and don't forget
scripts and all of the that's got to be hard.
Yeah, and don't forget Twkster with the FM. We've got a brand new FM and he's working on updates already.
And also Bluetooth for his interface that's working so well.
Yeah, absolutely.
It feels like we've entered a new phase of the Zibomod, you know. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. It's just, it's on. I've got the hardware switch for that one. Yeah, we're gonna intercept this thing now quickly. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, look at the rain. My luck.
Outside there,
Two. Yeah, but look, the rain is. Yeah, the ice is not on, and I mean it's a sporadic thing. There's clouds in front of us. You can see it's a bit dark, so there is clouds ahead of us, but we're descending so fast. Right? We're gonna be out of the danger zone quick.
You're fine for altitude now. What I would suggest is, though, because of the FMC speeds on the right-hand turn just after this next waypoint is because your speed is low now, reprogram in the next waypoint as you start to turn, because you'll get the correct trajectory on it.
Yeah, I'm going to just go a little bit further so I don't overshoot that center line. So I'm just bleeding a little bit more off. Then I will turn around. Yes, George. The moment the CG changes in the aircraft, the views change, and then you have to reset up everything. There we go. There we go.
Radio altimeter.
Yeah, the ILS will lose the scored out phase when we turn correctly towards it. Is also our go around altitude, so we'll keep that. See, there it's proper now because the cues are in the correct positions. George, it's supposed to save. You only, well, let me put it this way. If you use X camera, you only do it once. If you use the built-in camera system, you're going to have to play around a little bit. I'm not sure how that actually works. That might think alike, Uncle John. Right, we've got 11 DME. No wing ice. 7 degrees, so it's borderline. Yeah, then someone else that knows better will have to give you a better answer for the default old stuff. I love my X camera. I'm not going to give that up very soon.
Zibo's here, and we know that the serve being moved between 15 and 16 stayed the same for 17, but what about the vertical variation?
Yeah, I don't know what the vertical variation was. Sunpleo, I wrote a beginner's checklist. Go fetch it in my private hangar. The link is below the video in the description. Go to the private hangar, the Zibo section, and get the training checklist, and that will teach you the flows and the things. That's one way of doing it. The other way of doing it is, look here, there's two checklists in here. They are FCOM based, and depending on what you do, you can tick it off, you see. So you've got the FCOM based checklist. You can set it to be the full checklist or just a smaller brief checklist. You can even in the Zibomod, in the settings, you can actually enable little white arrows that will point to everything that you need to click on or change or, you know, whatever, turn, whatever. So you can use that as well. Works very, very nicely. Then you will have all the procedures the way it works. It's supposed to. JarDesign Linda, oh yeah, she's not with me tonight. Yeah, if you let her run the flows, she's got an old flow that she uses, you know. You can also learn that way, just follow her. Oh, Zibo, sorry, I didn't see you looking for me. The pocket stand with our jetway, yes sir. There are a couple.
So I wonder if an ambulance automatically appears.
Yeah, it looks like it. I'm gonna park somewhere here, number 37, 36, 35, 34, 33. Those ones look, they're facing the runway. There's no jetways.
Feet stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Approaching 27.
No, I've got 1.6 tons of fuel left, Uncle John. I'm fortunate. We broke away when we were ready.
So that whole position can be
300. Approaching decision height.
Part of the fun, Mac. Check the trees on the runway. Approach here. Well, we're going to get some of those sticks.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Yo. See what I mean, Zibo? It's very twitchy now.
5,000 feet remaining.
Yeah, at one point in time I was checking the engines and all that it was actually in reverse. It felt like, you know, it wasn't going to stop there. I'm using some even. It's the first trees that I find in that spot in probably over a year, man. I never have things like that, but for some reason there they are. Whew. Okay, we made it. Thank you.
Did you update ME again, Nico?
I updated my ME. I told you to update yours earlier, did you?
That's a bit.
Why? No, then it's fine.
That's been one hell of a flight, Nico.
Yes,
Thank
you can say that again, huh?
Yeah, that was fun.
Full kudos to the pilot as well. If us hadn't opened up and put you on a higher again today, I don't know.
Mac, my wife came and shouted at me twice. You just didn't hear her. She says she wants to sleep and I'm keeping her awake. Now you know how excited I got.
And now you know why I can't be on the PC before 1800 Zulu as well. So I mean, you've got late barriers and I've got earlier barriers. So I mean, remote trouble.
Yeah, women.
Where would we be without them?
Yeah, true.
Okay, I don't want to be funny, but I think I'll have to check my layering. I don't see the buildings. There's no buildings at this airport. I think the layering is screwed up. So now...
Yeah, there's something wrong there.
Another problem is I have to now judge by the actual navigraph where the stands are. So I don't see any other lines, anything indicating that this is a parking, but on navigraph, on the charts, I'm directly at a parking zone. There's a line. There's a line. If you saw the movie A Bug's
Looks
Life.
like your meshes might be
Yes. Yeah,
weird about Nicholas.
Yeah. Something happened here.
I got a Liverpool scenery I could send to you.
No, it's supposed to be here. I've got it, but it's not
okay,
showing.
okay.
I updated ME earlier, and I think the problem came in there. I was supposed to actually run my X-Organizer again, you know. Alright, Zibo, let's see. There we go. Parking brake is set. Alright, let's go through the motions. Oh, APUs didn't start. Oh, forget the APU then. We are on that one. Engine shutdown. The buses.
That's all divided by...
This is the normal ground services.
Normal.
Yeah.
Need to maintenance to do.
I know.
Was that Yuri that did the bits for that, was it?
I don't know. No, I think this was Zibo maybe.
The patient died.
No. No. Oh, Zibo says we just need to wait.
Okay.
John?
Yes, sir.
If the patient die, I'm holding you personally responsible. You're supposed to be the doctor. You better fight for the poor guy, man. Put some muscle in there. Get him going.
Make sure the defect's fully charged.
Yeah, I think we did that.
I used to have to tell my kids, do not tell anybody I practice medicine.
Yeah. Yeah, because everybody takes advantage of you, you see.
True emergency, you'll know about it.
Yeah.
You jump in, but I'm not going to go take care of somebody that's cold on an airplane.
Zibo, is there anything else I need to do to trigger it? Or is it just the timer and we need to wait? Attila. Zibo says it looks like there's a bug. It should have arrived. I'm serious. So, okay, Zibo. We will try tomorrow again. Shame. Oh, what a letdown. Shame. Okay, so Zibo's going to analyze the code and check what happened to this guy. Maybe he got lost with the buildings. I don't know.
It was what? It was suspense.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. So anyway, when it works, we'll show you guys again. Okay.
Brilliant, though. I mean, the little gems that he introduced is brilliant.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. But that's it then. There's nothing more I can do. Zibo, thank you very much. Gary, thank you very much. And each and every one of you that stuck around and watched the show. We'll be back. That's all I can say. Go enjoy yourself. We'll talk again.
Thank you, Nico.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you, Zibo.